Boo-boo. Jarrod.
And we asked you before the break, before lower 16, which one is most likely between 16 and
Boo-boo.
59% of you think it is
Jarrod.
will allow the upset against Christ.
Oh, okay. About me. He's for Tammy.
Games at the same site on the same day, all wound up being classified as upsets. Surely sending brackets everywhere in a major test. Mark Sherlock watching it all unfold in Tampa. And Mark, how late did you go to bed?
It's about 4 a.m., which is earlier than last week's SEC tournament. It's been a wild ride for about a week now.
Yeah, you covered college basketball, obviously, for a very long time. How would you explain what transpired in Tampa thus far?
It's been incredible. I thought Western Kentucky as a 12 seed was probably a pretty good matchup against 5 seed Drake, and then I thought Villanova as a 12 seed, they struggled a little bit in Big East play, but with Scotty Reynolds and Jay Wright, they were a very competitive team that had success in the NCAA tournament, so I thought they were, a little bit in the series as a 12 seed as well.
There's so much to get to. Going to the UConn is going home much sooner than they thought. And 14-0 first round games under Jim Calhoun, 2-point lose in San Diego. How much did the absence of A.J. Price before his ACL hurt this team?
No question that anytime you lose a guy like A.J. Price, who was a Big East Player of the Year candidate, All-American candidate, he's a floor general, a guy that makes it better. There's no question that San Diego took advantage of that with the matchups, but, you can't take anything away from San Diego. Bill Greer, a former Gonzaga assistant, knows how to have success in the NCAA tournament, and he's done that in his first year at San Diego.
Yeah, certainly. San Diego's already beat UConn, Kentucky, Gonzaga, and St. Mary's twice. How good is this Torero team?
Very, very good. You look at Omar, the big center, had 22 points yesterday on 10 for 12 shooting, went up against Jeff Adrian and to beat the big center from Connecticut and really didn't flinch. Talking to Bill Greer yesterday, he returned 2 starters and was able to plug in 2 freshmen in that starting lineup, and I don't think anybody could imagine them to have that kind of success in the West Coast Conference in his first season.
San Diego will go on to play 12-seeded Western Kentucky, who upset Drake on Ty Rogers' game-winning shot in OT. What is Rogers saying about his place in history now?
It's funny. He's one of those kids that grew up in a small town in Kentucky, Eddyville, Kentucky, home of the Kentucky State Penitentiary and the state's electric chair, and that's what it's been best known for up until this point. But he's a guy that, was a prolific scorer in high school, played at a small high school. I think he still owns the state record for three-pointers, but has not been a star player at Western Kentucky by any stretch of the imagination. Averaged about 8 or 9 points coming into this game, but he's a great spot-up shooter, is a zone buster. And he's a kid that, amazingly, he's a kid that grew up in Kentucky and didn't want to play for UK, didn't want to play for the Wildcats. All he ever wanted was to play for Western Kentucky, and now he's a part of that school's legend forever.
What you do?
Siena upset 4th seed Vanderbilt. What's more surprising to you, how good Siena was or how bad Vandy played?
What you do?
A little bit of both. Vanderbilt was a very good team at home this year, but when they've got Shane Foster, the SEC Player of the Year, A.J. Ogilvy from Australia,